Welcome to University Baptist Church and our Jazz Vespers. We're so glad to have you here tonight. I want to introduce, I'm Matt Tennant, but that doesn't matter because I'm not really going to do much. To my right is Pete Spaar on bass. A little farther to my right and your left is Bobby Gregg. And Pat Hayes could make me jump out of my skin if he hit this instrument really loud right now, but he's on drums. And bringing all the pieces together, Calvin Brown. If this ministry blesses you, this is just a time for us to enjoy some incredible music and be together in this sacred space. And so you are welcome here. This is a place for you. This is a sanctuary. And if this blesses you and you'd like to support this ministry, we have a couple of boxes against the back wall. If this has been a lot of fun, we're going to do it again in November, so tell others about it, and so we can share this joy with others. Again, welcome to University Baptist Church. Let's enjoy some music together.
Got the head on this one? One, two, one, two. going to do a tune, just in light of everything that's going on in the world right now. Spaar, Somebody in my Lord. And the special arrangement of the tune kind of be 5/4 and different. So it's still like okay. Okay. Here's the bottom. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
waiting to see if we were going to make eye contact. That was fantastic, you guys. Don't go too far. I won't be long. Thank you. You know, it's amazing to watch the interplay of you guys as you're communicating, and there's something going on. That was Alone Together, and what a commentary that is on how so many people feel that. Jazz can transport us to another place. It can be transcendent, and each person can take something from a tune, even if we don't necessarily know the tune. Even if we don't know the story behind it or the message within it, it's about the feeling and it's about the experience we have. And we get to hear the tune afresh each time some people come together and play it live. And that's one of the things that's so amazing about this and this time that we share. Vespers is the 6th of the 7 hours for prayer in the traditional monastic culture. And each evening the monks would have their Vespers service, Vespers coming from the Latin for evening. I don't know that Vespers ever sounded this way in any monastery, and that's okay. Because when we come together and we have the piano and the drums and the bass and the saxophone, and we hear each person and the interplay and the interpretation, we can go to another place. It reminds me of something Jesus said in the Sermon on the Mount in Matthew chapter 7, verse 7, seek and you will find. If we come into this place, this sanctuary, looking for meaning, for richness, for something life-giving, we will find it. Now, the reverse is also true. Even though I don't know if Jesus ever said, if you look for trouble, you will find it, I have found that to be the case. It's the same with other things. If we look for negativity, if we look for boredom, discouragement, hurt, hatred, and exclusion, we definitely can find those things. They're all out there. And right now, even on this cool autumn evening, we have our doors open and you can see out into the world. And even though tonight, as we've gone to another place and experienced some blissful escape for 45 minutes, we are still in the world. Russians are still in Ukraine. Hamas is still trying to invade Israel. And there's pain and all sorts of things, environmental problems and hunger and unhoused people, so many more things. But closer to home, each one of us, as we come into this sanctuary, we bring our own struggles with us. And if we individualized those examples and shared the things that we've brought with us into this space, we could be here all night. Yet here we are. Here we are in this sanctuary, and here we can rest. We can lick our wounds for a moment and enjoy respite from the problems of the world. We can find some semblance of meaning in what can seem like a meaningless void of a world. The centerpiece of this meaning, that meaning that many of us find in this place, is love. And as I listened to this music this evening, including a rendition of Kumbaya that is so amazing, I think that's the way it should always be sung from now on. 5/4 and with multiple solos. And a vague reminder of the melody every so often. I'm just kidding, there was a very strong melody. But if we come in looking and we listen to that music, we can find that love. I believe in a creator who loves all of us, and this includes everyone. No one is outside that divine love. That's the centerpiece of us coming together for an evening song, for this time. This is hard because to be loved means to love and accept yourself. And to accept this astonishing love means accepting a God who does, in fact, love everyone. And this is where this love gets hard. If I say God loves me, then I cannot say God doesn't love the Russian soldier attacking Ukrainians. If I accept God's love for us, then I can't reject God's love for the terrorist firing rockets into Israeli civilian areas. But it gets even harder if I believe God loves us, we who are here in this room, then I can't reject God's love for the representatives in Congress who are threatening sometimes to shut down our government. You get the point. To accept God's love for me, the wretched sinner that I am, means accepting God loves everyone. And the thing is, it doesn't start randomly. God always has loved everyone. The poetry of the Psalms describes this love as preceding our birth. It came before we did. In Psalm 139, we see this addressing the divine. For it was you who formed my inward parts. You knit me together in my mother's womb. God knows you, where you are and who you are, and God knew you before you came to be. God already knew all the cool and wonderful things you were going to do. God knew about those amazing solos and fills and the interplay and all of that really cool stuff, and all the cool stuff we all who just got to listen, enjoy this conversation up here, all the cool stuff we did. But God also knew about the stuff that wasn't so cool. God knew about all of the dumb things we do, the ridiculous, the unfortunate things, the things that if we could turn back time, we might do a little differently. God loved us anyway. I don't know where you are today, and I don't know what you brought with you into this space. Maybe you didn't need the reassurance of a God who loves you where you are and who you are. And if not, that's okay. You got to hear some really cool music, and I didn't talk very long. But maybe if you're like me, and you needed to hear one more time, God loves you. God loves you where you are. God loves you as you are and who you are. And when I hear this music, I see these guys up here, and the interplay of this divinely inspired dance, I personally become aware of that love all over again. God loves you. We at University Baptist Church love you, and we want to walk in faith with you. Brother Calvin, we are, in fact, in a Baptist church, as much as it might shock some people to see a Baptist church like this. So what do you think about a good old Fanny Crosby, Blessed Assurance? Take us home. We're going to sing 2 verses. And then after we sing, these guys are going to set this place on fire. Thank you, everybody. Go in peace and serve the Lord.